Now, to start managing your members account, you need to log in first, and that login is always up here in the top left hand corner. Now, if you're not logged in yet, you'll see this sign in. If you are logged in, which means, sometimes it'll remember your login from the last time, then you'll see your profile, and you can log out at the very end. So what you're going to do is add your email address and password. Now, if it doesn't recognize you, you try to sign in with what you think is your email address and password, it will show you an error, and it'll say no email address on record found. So that means either the chamber has a different email address or you're not completely signed up yet. Now, if you don't remember your password, but you have the correct email address, then you want to click here and it will send you, if you go right here, you just have to put your email address in and request password, and it will give you an error and let you know if that email address is the one that is on file for your membership. Now, if you have any problems, you can always go about the chamber and contact the chamber and ask any questions. So I'm going to sign in to my account. And there's different tabs here, and I'm going to go through each one because it's important to save and fill out the information on each one. So here is just kind of your main contact information. A lot of it is what the chamber has on file. And so your business name, the main contact person, your address for public searches on the website, and then your mailing address. So you're going to need to have to put in both of these. You might be able to, let's see, you might be able to leave this blank. It'll give you an error if you don't, but there's always a place that you can turn off and not allow people to publicly see your address if you didn't want to. But we do need a mailing address on file. You can put your hours of operation if you want, your email address, your phone, your website address, and you can change your password right here. If you scroll down, this is where you're going to update your billing information, renew, and upgrade or downgrade. So let's click here. This is a very important part. I am right now a basic business basic member, and it includes all of these benefits. However, a business premium member, and you might be looking at if you're nonprofit, this might look a little bit different, but the benefits are the same. So if I upgrade, which I'm going to do in a moment, I have more vast areas to update my profile. So I can add more photos to my profile, I can add more links, I can add deals and coupons for the public, and I will be rotated into this box all over the website. So that's why it's an extra $50 a year. Let me click this. So if I upgrade, if you look down here, right now the basic membership is $200 a year. You click this and it'll show you $250. So I'm going to pause right now and upgrade my membership. Now I have all my information, my card on file, card filled out, all my card info, and I wanted to show you how these three things, how they're a little different. Now it'll tell you, since my renewal is not until a month from now, it kind of prorates it, so it's how much it would mean for me to upgrade for a month plus the whole next year. So it'll automatically tell you how much is due, and it'll calculate it. Now there's three different ways to pay. You can pay online, you can pay by check, and you can have automatic renewal, which is what I recommend. This will automatically renew your membership on your renewal date every year with your credit card on file. And there will be emails sent to you letting you know that this is coming. So if you put your credit card in here, it will automatically charge it. Now, the admin is not allowed to add your credit card into the system when it comes to automatic renewal. This is your way of confirming that that is what you want to do. Probably the most popular way is to pay online, and this is just charging your card once a year, and then you'll get notified before your next renewal that you will need to come in here, add your credit card again, and renew your payment. You can also pay by check, and this gives you the address of where to pay it, and it's telling you that you need to make your check payable to the Duval Chamber of Commerce. So once you've done that, you're going to click Save and Continue. It's going to process your payment. Okay, and then it's going to go to the next tab, which is Profile. Now I just showed you how to pay. You can go through each of these tabs individually without having any sort of payment. So let's look at the profile. Now the profile, this is basically what is shown online, and then this is the printed directory. Okay, now let's go through each of these so you know what they are. Do not list in directory will remove all of the profile updates down below. All right, so you won't be able to edit to them. Some people may just want to have a membership with the chamber just for an association, and there's very few people who select this, because one of your biggest benefits is to be printed in the directory and be shown online in the directory, in the online. So most people do not have that clicked. But some people don't want to show their street address in the profile. I'm okay because my address shown is a P.O. box. For example, a home-based business may not want to show their address, and that's fine. You can click here. But if you have a P.O. box, or if you have, of course, a Main Street or brick and mortar business, you definitely don't want to click this. So I'm leaving those open. Now, business cards are pretty important. That's kind of what is shown up on the side. Whether you're a premium member or not, say that you are sponsoring a meeting or providing raffles, you still want to have this as complete as possible, because we'll bring that into the website when you're highlighted. So now as a premium member, you are in this slideshow over here. So you definitely want to add a logo, no matter if you're premium or basic member, and you can upload a horizontal or a vertical logo, and then you want to put a short tagline here that just really summarizes your business, and you can see those generated over here on the right hand side, just so people right away know what you specialize in. Down here is for premium members only. So if you're a basic member, you may not see this. This is a way to showcase what you do through images a little bit more. So only premium members are allowed to update a kind of a photo gallery of their services. The profile description is important. It is what is shown on your online profile, not your printed profile. So keep that in mind. This can be, a long description. There's no limit on this. And please remember that when people are searching for your type of business, make sure that you put some keywords in here. You can bullet some points. Just make sure to list all of your services, because any of these words that are in this box here are searchable. So just make sure that you have everything covered here in your profile description. As a premium member, I am also able to add more links. A basic member is not able to do that. So I'm able to direct people to more than just my home page. I have other parts of my website that I can add here. Anybody is able to add as many social links as allows, so make sure that you do update all of this. And then your business categories are what is shown online. So when people are searching or clicking into your category, they find you. Now you can have anywhere from 1 to 3 categories. All right, now I'm just in this one. So I'm going to go down. Oh, good. And I'm also in website services. Now, printed directory, you're only allowed 1 unless you pay for more. So we're going to click Save and Continue. Don't forget to do that. And now we're in the printed directory. So these are the fields when it's time for the directory to be printed that we're going to be pulling from and printing. Now you get a complimentary listing in the business part of the directory and visitor guide, and this is what it will look like. It'll show your category, it will show your name of the business, a short description, the main contact name if you prefer, phone number, email address, and website. And then if you want to see what the actual pull-out directory looks like, there's a digital copy here that opens up in a new window. So like I said, you have one main category that you can select. So this only allows you to select one category for the printed. We can't allow people to have 3 different categories. There's just not enough room, and it would cost too much to print a pull-out directory that is that large. Here, make sure that you have a very short but descriptive summary for the printed guide. It really should not be longer than about 2 lines. A contact name here, which is not required, a phone number, an email address, not required, address. A lot of these are not required. However, I do recommend that you fill it out as much as possible. But if you don't want a name and you don't want an email out there in the public, that's okay. You don't have to put anything there. But this piece is very important, and it's very important that you save and continue. Just by putting it in here doesn't mean it saves. So you're going to save and continue. And then there's additional information, so additional contacts and location. So if you have more representatives for your business, such as a billing contact or secondary representative, make sure you put them in here. If we send information to everybody in the system, like newsletters or announcements of events, sometimes we'll include those secondary contacts. So make sure this is complete. Save and continue. And a payments is a history of all of your payments, anything that is open. So you can go in here and look through to see what you have paid for. And let's see here, you can even look at the receipt right here as well. Scroll down and print. You can email it to yourself. So make sure that if you go in here and you need a receipt, you can actually do that all on your own by clicking on this little magnifying glass. Deal, you will not see this if you are not a premium member. This shows up on the Duval Deals page right here. So there's a list of deals that premium members are allowed to present to anybody visiting that page. So you're allowed to have a image, a title, you can play with the layout a little bit, and then the description. And this is where you upload. You can upload a QR code or another image here. So it's a nice actual benefit to being a premium member. So then I'm going to save. Oh, don't forget to save here if you make any changes, and then save and continue. And then you're done. And you can go through each of these individually. You don't have to go through each one in order. So if you just need to update your printed directory or your online profile, then do that. And just make sure once again that you hit save and continue on the bottom. And if at any point at all you need help, please don't hesitate to ask one of the administrators. They're happy to help you. Go up here to About the Chamber and contact the Chamber for any questions that you might have.